Hey guys, I'm just sitting here at Little Waipa for the night. I came last night actually. I just really needed to get with some nature. Yeah, I find that if I feel a bit sort of weird or unsettled, going somewhere and sitting by water seems to do the trick. So anyway, yeah, no, I feel much more settled now. Zoe's not too sure about it all. She's not a great traveller because we haven't done that much of it. I have, before I went away, I stripped back all my cupboard doors up there. They were really dark wood. Had layers and layers of linseed oil and stuff, so I scraped them all back. And I did this wall and that wall. They don't come up as beautiful because it's actually bandsawn wood. So it's quite hard to strip back unless you've got a belt sander, but I still like it. It's still brighter and not as dark, and it'll actually even out with time because I did that wall a year and a half ago. And see, it's kind of evened out. It doesn't look all splotchy anymore. So wood always tends to go that colour, like the wood on my ceiling. It's macrocarpa. I put that there. That was really white when I put it up there. And all it's got on it is a little bit of matte varnish because I want to be able to clean the ceiling. They get filthy. So, but look how orange it's gone. Wood just does that. It just goes orange, like all these colours. I hadn't looked at myself in the mirror. Of course I got black shit all over my face from doing the fire. Oh dear. Yeah, so what I've been doing is I put a new glass in the fire. The only problem is I broke this little screw, so I've put a little bit of fire cement in there because I broke the screw off in there, and I drilled it out and tried to tap a new screw in it, but I need to actually make a thread in there. It's not working. I've kept the clip, but for now I've just put a little bit of that fire glue I used on the broken glass, and it seems to be staying in there, and when it's closed it's supported anyway. But yeah, there was a bit of a bummer. But yeah, I'm impressed. Oh my god, more black shit. Hang on. I think it's time for some baby wipes. What road person can live without baby wipes? Okay. Right. I didn't realise I had black crap all over my face. Oh, more. Never mind. That can stay there for now. I'll do it properly in a minute. Yeah, so I've been just waiting for that parcel to arrive, which went all over the place. And I finally picked it up today at a countdown. Yeah, so I'm glad to have that replaced. It'll be nice tonight to light it. I'll film that. And to actually be able to see the flames, because the old glass, honestly, I'd tried cleaning it with all sorts of abrasives and scrapers, and it was so old and so burnt that I just couldn't get it clean properly anymore. Even with the old put a wet rag in ash, all of that, none of that worked. So yeah, that was, yeah, not a bad thing that it broke. But what really annoyed me is, like, I ordered that whole kit, which was the glass and the tape you stick on the back to seal it. And it was supposed to have the clips in it too, from eBay in Australia, right? Which then got shipped from the UK, and they got my address wrong. And I managed to catch it because nobody would help me. eBay wouldn't help me. The sender wouldn't help me. I got onto them straight away. Nobody would fix the address, so I just monitored it. And as soon as it came into New Zealand, I tried the tracking number in all our carriers, and it was with New Zealand Post. So then I rang New Zealand Post and was on hold with them for God knows how long. But I finally convinced them to put the correct address on it. So yeah, no, I finally got it, thank God for that. But what a waste of time, really, because there were no clips in the package. The clips that hold the glass on, you're supposed to get new ones with the kit. There weren't any. I searched that package and nope. The tape was there, the glass was there, but I could have got both of those just here. There was a glass place in Cambridge, and they said if I bring my door in, they'll just do it for me. Which would have probably been cheaper than getting one all the way from the UK too. But lesson learnt, don't order crap from eBay just because you think you need a new clip. But yeah, I broke one of the screws off because they'd been burnt in there, you know, and I'd put CRC on them all and marinated them a bit, and ended up having to use vice grips because the screw heads, just with all the heat, they weren't that great. But yeah, that one I broke. It snapped off. So yeah, now I have to get a little tap and die set, which is not a problem. They're like $10 for little ones like that, and then put a new screw in there. I've got the clip. So yeah, but it's nice to finally get that done. Yeah, so... Let's have a look at the shower. These are the showers, but whether they work or not, nope. I don't think I've ever been to Whakamaru when they've actually worked. It's quite funny. I think they run out of water. I'm not too sure. But the ones that look... Okay. It's picnic table. Alright, no, I don't think there's anywhere you put money. Oh. It's pretty clean. I'm not going to turn it on because that's just a waste of... Oh yeah, look, it's flashing. Yep, it goes. You just turn it on and it goes. That's pretty cool. That one is locked. So that one doesn't work at all. So let's try and figure it out. Here's the water tank for it. Oh no, there's definitely water in it. So maybe it's out of gas. Don't know. Okay, so we've briefly landed at Mangakino. Zoe went off on this friggin' big walk as soon as we got here, which was weird because she's usually quite scared of new places, and wandered right down there. But some people on a bike came through and that scared her, which is not a bad thing because, yeah, she's very comfortable with nature, but people scare her, and I'm quite like that because people bring their dogs through here all the time, so I'd rather she stuck a bit closer. But yeah, it's been pretty wet here. I'm sort of parked on a bit of a high spot. I've just been under there. My injector pump's got a little bit of a fuel leak, so I've just cleaned it with some degreaser, and we'll have a look at where it's coming from. It's pretty hard to tell when it's everywhere, so yeah. But yeah, I'm the only person here. I guess it's because the other day I came through here and just had a look and it was just a swamp. But right now, up here is not too bad. Yeah, but yeah, it gets very, very wet at Mangakino. I am kind of hoping that somebody else comes down and camps. But if not, I'm not staying here for long anyway, so yeah. Hey guys, I'm just going to stop walking so this doesn't wobble so much. I'm just on the beach of Lake Taupo, enjoying it. I wasn't planning on being here this long, but yeah, I got a bit crook. Turned out I had a kidney infection, so I got some antibiotics from the doctor here, and yeah, I'm feeling much better already. So yeah, if Doc come and ask me why I'm still here, I'll just tell them. Well, there's not much nicer a place. You can just sit and recharge a little, but I'll go tomorrow. I'll head off tomorrow, but yeah, no, it's beautiful today. Cold nights, but just stunning days, and I do like this dry cold so much more than that fog and that wet and that kind of more soggy feeling. I just noticed yesterday having a look that under my water tank I have to replace a piece of wood that holds it up. I've done, not my water tank, I did that a few years ago. I need to do the grey tank. It's a bit squishy, that plywood, and yeah, just sitting on wet grass all the time. You get these things over the years. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of a mission. I'll need to pull it all out. Well, I'll have to lift the tank up and unbolt it all, and then cut out a new piece of thick treated plywood and replace it. I've done the other tank, so I know what to do. It's just a bit of a hassle. I'll just buy a handy panel of plywood. They're almost the right size, so that'll work quite well. But yeah, you do pay the price for parking in soggy wet paddocks all the time. Whereas yeah, here it's really, really dry. It's probably quite a good place to be in winter actually. Yeah, but I've enjoyed it here. It's beautiful lake. The water is so clear. You know, it's not like, I love Mangakino and Whakamaru and, you know, Karapiro and all those places, but the lake's quite sort of weedy and muddy there compared to this, which is just so clear and beautiful, and you can see the bottom, and yeah, totally different. But it's cold. It's colder than further north, so that's one disadvantage. We've had some cracking frosts, like I think we had -3 one night, which yeah woke me up because I had a really cold nose. But yeah, it's been good. I've met some nice people on this trip. Yeah, but with getting crook here, actually Taupo is really well set up, because I started getting crook when I was in Mangakino actually, and I tried to get in, and I would have probably actually had more luck in Mangakino. Tokoroa, if you're from out of town and you need to see a doctor, forget it. Ain't going to happen. They can't get doctors. Nobody wants to live there or something. So the locals tell me. But here in Taupo, yeah, I just turned up at the health centre and they said, okay, fill out this form, go and wander around, do whatever. I went out into the truck, and we'll call you. A doctor will call you, and a doctor called me, checked in, told me what time to come in. I went in, saw them, got prodded, poked, all that sort of stuff, peed in a jar, all of that, and yeah, done. Okay, it wasn't cheap, but you always pay more when you're out of your own area and you have to go and see a doctor. It's always expensive, so hey, so what? But anyway, I'm starting to feel better. It's nice not to be in pain because I had a really rough night. I was sweating and shivering and my back was just excruciating. It was just bad. But never mind. Feeling better, so that's all good. But yeah, as well as that, the dump station in Taupo, I enjoy that too. It's got one of those solar powered garbage munchers, so you can put your little bags of rubbish in it. Yeah, okay, you can't fit a big sack in it, and it squashes them and compresses them and compacts them. So it's at the dump station, so you can get rid of a little bag of rubbish or so. It's got proper taps, not some horrible thing you have to lean on the whole time you're filling up your water. It's actually another thing, Tokoroa has a good tap too, sensible tap. Much appreciate that. It's really annoying when you've got a reasonable sized water tank and you're supposed to lean on a button for 15 minutes because the water pressure is so poor. I usually try and find a way, like in Cambridge I always put my diesel can on the button because it's one you stand on, so I just put that on it while the tank's filling so I can dump my grey while I'm filling it with water. But yeah, that's beautiful here at the lake. Not sure where to next. We're going to move off tomorrow anyway. I feel much better, so I think I'm good. Yeah. Biggest mission's been sort of finding firewood, but even that, you know, if you have a look around you can figure it out. Like Tokoroa's got a really good wood yard that will sell you wood by the bag, and it's good wood, it's gum. It burns hot, so yeah, that really hasn't been a problem. Yeah, and I've enjoyed it. Yes, I've overstayed here a little bit, but I figure, well, circumstances, if they say anything I'll say, look, I just need a couple of extra days. Wasn't well, I'm going, I'm sure they'll be fine. It's the middle of winter, the place is not busy. It'll be all good. Yeah, so I'm just watching the shag. It's a shag sitting on a rock. There he is, Mr. Shag, drying his wings. I love the way they do that. They have their wings out, just sit there in the sun. Happy Shag. Hey guys, I just realised that I forgot to sign out of the video when I was down at the lake, but anyway, this kind of video encompassed a couple of weeks worth of travelling really, and yeah, I'm going to head off from here tomorrow. I'm not sure where, but I'll keep you up to date anyway. I do tend to post more often on my Facebook page with the same name as this channel, because it's just quicker and easier. Like editing a video is like a couple of hours worth of work, at least 4 hours sometimes, whereas, you know, quickly posting a few photos and saying something on Facebook is quick and easy, and you can do it on the run. So if you want to keep up to date, yep, that is there too. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. Stay warm, take care, and I'll see you all next time.